The product is called AVAS. I'm the managing director of Down Under Migration, which is selling that product. And the product is a sales and marketing solutions tool platform, a web-enabled platform. It's a web service, a cloud service. And I would like to take 10 minutes time to talk about it. So what is AVAS? AVAS is a web platform which enables advisors to accelerate their visa assessment process and quickly provide a result of chances to meet visa requirements. So it immediately gives a feedback to your prospects. Remember, they are not clients yet. Oh, sorry, how does it work? Technology. IT, help. Okay, next one. I'll use this. Yeah. Second opportunity you have, or the value of that platform, is it increases revenue. I will go into that detail further in my presentation. And it segments customer. Anybody knows what customer segmentation means? It's a marketing term. No? Okay, great. Segmentation means you classify your prospects or clients in buckets. Good ones, so-so, and the bad ones. And I used to coloring of the traffic light symbols, and green is go, good clients, amber or yellow is so-so, you never know, do you make a revenue with them or not? And the red ones are the time wasters. And I can tell you, in the 2 years I was working as a licensed immigration advisor, guess what? The red ones, I'm a helpful guy, and probably my problem is I can't say no. So people want to have information, I give them, and I could not really onboard them. That's probably a personal problem. But what I observed, regardless of my personal story, is people waste your time, full stop. And how do you know if that person is a time waster or not? You don't. You don't know anything about your prospect. So this tool gives you an opportunity, without you investing time, to get, as a result of an assessment, an indicative coloring if it's a red, a yellow, or a green client. And that is a very good value add for you because it saves time, and that's the customer segmentation. The way it works is, as an agent, you register with AVAS. And in order to register, you need to have a license, unless you're exempt by law. And you place, I researched a few websites of advisors, and most of you guys have free assessment or a paid assessment. And that is either a web form, some fields on your web page, or a Word document, or an Excel document. And that looks like, it's web-enabled and technology, but at the end of the day, you receive it in your email or you download it somewhere and you still have a paper. So no matter if your client sends you a CV or you receive it from your website, it's still quite manual. And with this tool, you place the free assessment which you offer to your clients anyway. And behind that link is the AVAS platform. And the prospect is starting a free assessment. So your prospect is not paying for that. These are weak questions, takes 3 to 5 minutes, and they're similar to the point assessment from the Immigration New Zealand side. So you might wonder, what's the point? I can send my clients to the immigration points indicator. The big difference is, this is a closed loop connection. You have a connection to that client. So he clicks on your link, and you retain that bonding with that client, because he's doing the questionnaire and the results are sent to you and the client as a result. Whereas the Immigration New Zealand offering is, they go there, click, they don't even have to mention their name or who they are or whatever, and then they click and they say, I don't score, and you never heard from them. Right? So there's this customer relationship management aspect. And what is happening with this tool is, there's the segmentation, the green, yellow, and red, and the system sends a customized sales email to your prospect, which has the coloring indicating to your prospect, I have high chances for that skilled migrant category visa. And that indicates for you oh, that's a client or prospect which has high chances. Remember, no money has to be paid here. It's for free. Then you have your sales pitch here. And what's the sales pitch about? It's about, that's what we offer to you as an organization. We provide a more sophisticated skilled migrant category visa assessment for, say, $50 or $30 or $100, depending on what market segment you play in, what your customer base is. And then it has your branding. I used to choose my previous supervisor from HITS and Immigration, his license number, so that is customized. And then the interesting thing is, here is the link to the paid service for a sophisticated, in detail questionnaire, because the first one is just a quick one, 3 minutes, indicating one segment, and the follow-up is a very takes 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and it checks every skilled migrant category visa policy at the background. So it's very detailed, and it saves a lot of time. In fact, your client is doing the work for you rather than you checking things. And the good thing is, I don't want to get rich. I want you to get rich as well. So we get rich. So you get half of the revenue. If we decide, we say $30 or $50 for the second skilled migrant category visa assessment online, then $25 is for you, $25 is for AVAS, excluding the PayPal fees. After the payment is made, that person comes to a very detailed questionnaire. There's a lot of help involved, and it takes, again, 30 to 40 minutes. If that person is fed up and says, oh, I don't have time anymore, it saves the state. So you can do it today, stop it today, start in a week's time. It continues to work on the same spot where it stopped, and it inherits that. It has a similar result email, but the good thing is here, it has a more detailed overview. The bonus points. Do you score high on the bonus points? Are your personal factors good or bad? And normally that's the age band. Young people get higher scores than old people like me. Again, the branding, the customer segmentation, and the total points. And that is a very strong indicator for you to say, oh, well, that person scores, say, 120, and he would naturally fall into the yellow category, as current license suggests, between 100 and 140. It depends if they're picked from that pool, depending on job offer, are they on the long-term skill shortage, all that stuff. And the green one is above 140. And you receive a copy of that email, and this email has an attachment, an Excel sheet, which has all the questions, all the answers, and the points associated to it. So the customer information, it's a closed-loop CRM system, customer relationship management system, indicating the chances of a person to score a certain point for the skilled migrant category visa. What is in for you? It automates your visa assessment process. You don't have to, move paper from left to right and invest the time you had in the past. It's in the background. There's an engine which is calculating things. It segments your customers, as I mentioned before, and it increases your customer base because this system is 24/7. It's always online, and you can focus on solving your real problems for your clients, doing the advisory, and this thing runs at the side. So it fills your pipeline, so to speak, as well, and it segments the customer, so you wouldn't focus on time wasters. So the question is, if I were sitting on that side, I would ask myself, well, that sounds really lovely. Is it secure, sound, and is it lawful? And it is secure. It's hosted in New Zealand, so it's a web-based service like Xero, the accounting software. It uses secure payments with PayPal, for example, and it uses encryption. So, spies cannot get in, so to speak, because it uses the HTTPS protocol, which is quite secure. It's very secure. It's standard. It's used when you do your online banking as well. Same thing. The quality, it uses a web platform, SilverStripe, and SilverStripe is the common web platform of New Zealand government, MOJ, Ministry of Health, the AA, Regional City Council, Wellington Council, or Air New Zealand MedLink use the same platform. It applies current New Zealand policy, and anybody who registers has to verify his email. So it's quite there's some quality aspect there as well. Not everybody can. So the person has to verify in an email that he's the real person he's claiming he's to be. So as you know, when you sign up somewhere, they send you a registration email, and you click on the link, and then they know this email is real. It is the same person who registered in the first place. So there's a closed loop as well. Legislation is each prospect hitting the system is assigned to an agent. So it is not possible technically that anybody is going into the system and it's not assigned to an agent. That's not possible, because that would be unlawful, because the system would then give not really advice, but at least some indication of it. And only licensed immigration advisors can register unless exempt. Okay, that's it. I hope I